Holy Pondo, Thok Kale, Long PP, Thoktober, PBT3 Ildcat Sound Test, Thok.
Oh, buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. All right. That is delicious. Buongiorno. Wait, what did you write? You wrote Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Oh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this the world. Hello. How are we? How is you know, how's have you guys been getting any fine weather? Huh? How's the weather this morning? The Black Simon Show, you know it. Wait, let me sip this. Teacher said bon porno. Nice. The snow is finally gone. It's amazing. I took the motorcycle out yesterday, even though it was like cold as tits. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Weather is probably the best it's been the entire year. We actually had like one day that was a little bit better. Uh, like a couple of weeks back. It was nice. Cloudy with a chance of missile. Yep. Might want to bring an umbrella. Clock change next week? Ah, shit. Really? That's annoying. I'm gonna have to change the clock on the oven and on the microwave and nowhere else. I guess I'll update it like on my devices. I know the time on my motorcycle is like not even remotely close. Like the battery died, so like it like not even like the minute is right. How are the cats doing? Cats are good. We chillin'. We chillin'. Even the HOM, whose name I will not say out loud because he's there, right there, right there. He's hard to see, but he's right in there. A very sneaky man. Anyway, he's been good too. Like we've been doing okay. At least, well, the cats have been doing okay. Humbert, yes, Humbert. But it takes 5 months until people realize that you stream to a different time. What do you mean? My stream is always at the same time. I don't change the time of my stream. If your clock goes forward or back, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. I stream at 15:30 Zulu. That is a specific time that never changes. I'm using the original Smurv. You know it. Check out that Smurv. You should Smurv more, you know? It's been this time since I joined the hobby. but people don't understand the first 5 months. Yeah, I guess. Like, it is a weird thing to, like, just not DST. I think your daylight savings time changed at a different date than the EU ones. Yes, of course. Yeah. Like, time zones and, like, any sort of daylight savings internationally is the dumbest shit. Just use Zulu. Just use Zulu. Like, I can say a specific time, and it's that specific time for everyone. It's great. Oh. I pinged everyone, right? All right, we're probably gonna be a while till people like come in here. I guess I don't know. Let's talk about music. You know what my favorite music is? Simon, can we add one more IC that was released today? When was it released, though? Was it released prior to me hitting start streaming? Because if it was, then, like, maybe we can add it. But only if the recap team says yes. Okay, I don't actually have any power. It may look like I have power, but what I have is pain. Delicious. You guys having a good weekend? You know, besides the, day one of the Epstein War. How am I liking the SWG caps? Kate's been dailying them, so I don't know. I put it on the W1 and I gave the W1 to Kate. And it's fucking gone. It's Prussian alert. I will hold on to that. Hold on to that because, like, again, only recap team has the authority to add shit to the doc. Am I considering moving the Simon docs to Proton? We can, maybe. If they're movable, like, if all the stuff works, sure, I guess. Like, there's nothing confidential there. Like, there's, like, you can see it without signing into Google. I don't see, like, a problem. Like, I have copies of it that are not on Google, if, like, it matters. Can recap team add people to the recap team? Yeah, but that requires the recap team adding people to the recap team, and for that to first happen, the recap team needs to recap, and then when the recap team recaps the recap team, and if there's who recaps the recappers, because if there's no recappers to recap the recap team who recap the recap team, then who's recapping the recap team? I noticed they are continuing their Googleification process and have sheets now. I guess. Yeah, like, obviously, like, I don't like having anything on any, like, any what's the word, any corporate oligarch owned fucking platform, but, like, I have nothing of value anywhere. Like, sure, I stream on Twitch, but, like, if Twitch died tomorrow, I'm fine. So that's why I don't care much, because, like, as long as it works for everyone and it continues working, fine. If I make anything new, it'll be on Proton Sheets, because, like, it's less effort, I guess, because, like, all of it is blacksimon.tv/link, right? So, like, it doesn't matter where it is. I'm sure the basement door is latched. Well, yeah, I mean, like, if we let them out of the basement, then, like, who's gonna prepare the docks? You expect me to you expect me to do this shit, dude? I'm, like, this fucking close to just being like, nah, see ya, no more keyboards. I'm gonna fucking go fucking farm corn or some shit. Will there be the renders for the normie wing keyless CCRX? No. I mean, unless James wants to do it out of the goodness of his heart, but, like, it's a bonus. The wing keyless top is just a bonus. There's no engraving on it, to answer your question. So, if you want a different top, again, the CCRX is open sourced. So, gotta farm sunlight in Bitcoin. I'd love to farm sunlight. Not Bitcoin, though. Love to farm some sunlight. Sunlight's good, bro. It's good. It's good shit. grows the charge in the photovoltaic cells. What was the thing in the last group I reviewed that got hit with the copyright? That feel-good news story about the dude who sleeps with the cats apparently was the most fucking like copyrighted shit on the planet. Sometimes you just get random videos like that where, you know, some asshole shitty ass fucking media companies like Paramount or whoever the fuck company owned by Larry Ellison is just like, no, fuck you in particular. Also, I can confirm that my hands are indeed not sweaty. Behold. They are dry. It's fucking wild. Man needs to feed his cats. Wants that sweet ad revenue. That's not who was yoinking the money. And it wasn't even yoinking the money. The video got blocked, as in the entire like 3.5 hours just can't be shown to anyone on the planet because you showed cute news story from the news, which aired on the news, which is like available to the public. What a time to fucking be alive. How's Big Boy? He's good. He's all right. He's out now. He is he's a handful, you know. Where will the US people get fake news in the future when CNN is trumped? CNN is already trumped. Basically every major media organization, including social media. So if you get news on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or fucking anything else that is owned by the fucking oligarchs, they're all owned by the billionaires. There's just no fucking news. Support like small, like good shit. I mean, The Guardian is good because that's the UK. Atlantic is hit or miss. 404 Media is fucking top tier. YouTube wise, More Perfect Union, one of the like best fucking journalism. They're the guys that recently got the member list of all the fucking billionaires going to what's it called, Bohemian Grove, and they were able to like figure out that, you know, the grand giant fucking conspiracy that like everybody has fucking known about since the 80s, where, you know, the rich and powerful people have taken over the entirety of the government and the people. And, you know, they all band together and try and break us up via racism, sexism, whatever the fuck isms. That whole thing. They basically were just like, here is proof on paper. Which is like the first fucking time that like we've had that level of like collusion proved. Which is cool. So support like actual good journalists, I guess. Guardian good, Keck W. I mean, Guardian good, Keck W compared to fucking like American news, dude. Illuminati, yep, got him. Absolutely got him. Woo. I don't know, dude. You don't need news. Who needs news, dude? What news is there to news? Like, what even is news, right? There is only one fucking news. There is the only news. The news is like, can we add a group by pre-order to the list? Hammerhead small batch at NovelKeys. I mean, hold on to it. Keyboard news, the best news? Yes. Keyboard news is the good news, bro. Like, all the other news is just fucking made up shit, right? It's like, it's, you know, sometimes I look over here where the chat is, and I know you guys can't see because the mic arm is in the way, but just like, the chat is there, okay? Sometimes I'm just looking at the chat, and like, somebody's mouth is moving. Well, you know, somebody's fingers are moving, but somebody's mouth is moving, but like, instead of their words coming out of the mouth, it's like fucking billionaire words, where they're trying to be like, yeah, like being a landlord is good and we should not tax billionaires. Some fucking stupid, dumb shit like that. When you see shit like that happen, the only thing that ever exists is there is like the very, 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 very small, I mean, it's a big club, but we're not in it, but it's not that big of a club. It's the fucking 10,000 people versus the entirety of planet Earth. Meanwhile, entirety of planet Earth is like, yes, let's fight each other. Is that a Grateful Dead t-shirt? No, I think this is like some like sports shit. This is from Hubert. Hubert gave me clothing because I am poor. You may not know this. In my quest to, not work for evil companies, I don't have money because that's how the world works. Yippee. They're not wrong. It's a great time to be a landlord. I mean, sure, but they're parroting the speak without realizing that they're the working class. Like, the working class can own real estate, but we're talking like the ownership class and the working class, and like, it's a big club. Are you gonna sell keyboards again? Am I gonna sell keyboards again? Like theoretically, just like, I don't know, like on a website or something, like where like I just like do like keyboard projects once in a while, and then like maybe I'd set it up in such a way where like we follow a model that's like an OG type model where like if more people buy stuff, then the price gets lower, and that kind of benefits everybody. I should really fucking do. Somebody should fucking think of this. Oh, I haven't watched you in 9 months. It's fine. I'm showing you. I am showing you. Okay. Also, do Topra. There's Topra. This has Topra. It's Topra. Topra. Prototype will have Topra. We will have hopefully prototype. Fuck, I don't know when, dude. But as soon as we can. Monday, I get on Sipalot's case for the PCBs. No, do Topra on stream. I don't know what that means. How do I do Topra on stream? Do you want me to just sniff the domes? Like, and until like they're on my head? Just do Topra. No one knows what that means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. It sure does. All right, let me get the links. Shit, I didn't even reset my scores. All right. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it took me a while to like get it. Okay, so like I'm here explaining like how to shop for vintage boards and like get good deals on vintage boards. And then immediately telling us like, James, give me the thing. It's a little shiny sticker. Okay. Somebody else made this meme. This is confirmation that there is collusion. Okay, there is an elite. There's a keyboard elite that hoards all the vintage boards for themselves, and they don't want you to know how to get good vintage boards for a good price. The secret, guys, is really simple. You gotta know what not to search for. Okay, so like if I'm looking for a Model M, I'm not gonna search for Model M, dude. Okay, I'm not even gonna search for IBM. Okay, I'm gonna search for other stuff. There is context too, is there? Okay, list is short, so give me, what was that other IC that you said was new today? I will also grab Hammerhead, though I feel like I don't care about it, but fuck it. I'll fix that. Prussian alert. Thank you. Okay. You should do group buy streams with the podcast boys. I mean, oh, there's supposed to be context like here. Remember, I see group buy reviews having a lot more content. I mean, it's been a. Let me make sure I'm not going to blow your earballs out. It's Chinese New Year, so it is the down days, as to be expected. Alternatively, hobby dead question mark? I don't know. Could be. I mean, we got 73 viewers, which is more than 69, right? Oh, we got 93. Okay. All right. I'll start it. Let's go. In terms of doing group buy streams, the podcast boys, I would. The issue is like, we're just gonna agree on everything. Speculation about the big void between our galaxy and the rest of the universe being Dyson spheres. If I were from a different advanced species, I too would want to build a buffer as big as possible between. Oh god, too soon. He would bring the Alex element. Maybe. All right. Let's begin. Touchstone full size updated. Updated how? We'll never know. Update time. Okay, now we know. Before any of this happens, let me first look at the project and familiarize myself with the... Okay, so it's Canon keys, it's the Bauhaus meme, of course, gotta have inspiration and shit. You know what it is. It's a big keyboard. Big keyboard, good, okay? We like big keyboard. We like big keyboard, okay? Big keyboard, good. Update time. We spent some time working through the Southpaw version of Touchstone and realized it would not be as simple as swapping in an alternate top case and calling it finished. Because of that, development took a little bit longer, and so no proto yet. The weights will still be shared across both versions, but the Southpaw will live in its own dedicated top and bottom case. Wow, you're doing a dedicated bottom. Interesting. Okay. MOQ 50 and 485. 485, 50 units as a Canon Keys product. I would have preferred if the MOQ was higher, but like, okay, fine. Like if the MOQ was higher, like, again, it's like supposed to be like an artsy piece, right? That like, it's this. So like the kind of people that are like into this shit are the kind of people that are okay paying just shy of $500 for a full size. And if that's inclusive of like plate PCB as well, I think that's fucking fine, dude. Now, the question is, how much was it supposed to be originally? That is oof. Okay, so price went down and MOQ went down, which is what you want to see. Thank you for keeping this in the original post. Yeah, okay, and it's got a lot of little bits. Okay, Eggplant, fuck it. It's a unique design. Yes, sure, it's screwless, but in this case, screwless actually fucking makes sense because that's its own piece and the red one is its own piece, and all of these are their own pieces. And you gotta, this has so much fucking screwing. I mean, like, shit. Is this keyboard number one for most screwing? No, because there's been like boards with like 100+ screws, right? Surely. Am I out of tea? No, I'm out of tea. It should be a crime to call this screwless. Well, we do call it screwless because in the world that we live in, we call things not what they actually are. So like here, let's just like, so like screwless means has all the screws, right? Just like the Save America Act is literally like the vote for this if you love Hitler, right? But okay, we got a big brain it though, right? How do we make wireless have more wires? I think that's the fucking innovation that we're missing in the hobby. We need to somehow, okay, guys, there's enough of us here, right? There's enough of us, and like we're smart enough to try and figure this out. Surely, like, there's a way to like make wireless just have more wires, right? Like, how do you do it? Like, do more wires on the inside count? No, actually, the fucking the QK Alice Duo, that thing had like 1 billion fucking wires, and that was wireless. Antennas? Ooh, I like that. Can you explain flammable versus inflammable? So flammable means it can light on fire, and inflammable means you can light it on fire. External Bluetooth module, yes. You know, like, yeah, I am happy that this got cheaper and better. How would I not be happy? It's like amazing. Next, we got the PC CCRX. Do you want a CCRX with some changes? All right, so custom bottom with external weight, right side USB-C daughter boards replacement, H87 PCB support, M3 cylinder head screws, and added an HHKB top. Cool. Okay, so that is very expensive. That is too expensive to be in a Google form. 20 though? Why are you pricing this at 20? Who the fuck prices at 20? Like, you don't get the big drop off until 25, typically. Okay. Would this top fit the CCRX SE? The CCRX SE has been V2'd by Dark, so I don't know if V2 files are open sourced yet. I'm not sure. Euro, so I presume 19% VAT. If this is VAT inclusive, then okay. But the fact that like USA is an option and it doesn't say anything, kind of sus. But it is an IC. My biggest issue is this. My biggest issue is this. That's it. It doesn't add up. Did you consider a PC CCR6? I did. And the reason why we did not do that is because we already have too many fucking options. Way too many fucking options. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a big fucking problem. because we have so many fucking options. Any difficulties we have during the group buy is going to be because of all our fucking options. So yes, we did consider, and we thought it was a real fucking stupid idea considering the complexity of this buy. Next round, I mean, the beauty of the CCRX is it's open source, so like anybody can fucking do it. So yeah, cross nav on non-HHKB isn't possible, right? Correct. The only, wait, we're talking about the CCRX SE and not the one we're currently looking at, right? No way a polycarb board should be this expensive. Well, here's the thing. It's 20 MOQ. Polycarbonate is typically more expensive to deal with than aluminum because of warping. And finishing is a little bit more finicky. And they said that the bottom has an external weight now, which is something that like we did as well. And that adds complexity and adds parts. I still think that this is a little bit too high. That's me personally. With ours, yes, it is not possible. The only layouts are this layout that you see here, this layout that you see here, and then a standard navigation version of this, the standard wing keyless top. I don't want to do I newspaper this? How much effort have you put into this? I mean, that looks fine. That looks fine, dude. Surely the previous round of CCRX also had an external weight. Was it not part of the original design? I couldn't tell you for sure. Not sure. Looks like weight is steel and not brass, which like automatically makes the price significantly more expensive. Yeah, like the fact that you didn't write that is so fucking weird, dude. Okay, so steel makes sense because steel is more expensive. And this is starting to make a little... They did. Thank you. One of us can read. It's not me. All right, I'm sorry, boys. I'm blind. Okay, that makes it a little bit more acceptable. I'm going to give it a hesitant okay hand. You know what? I'm going to give it an okay hand and a newspaper. Just to, like, put it in between. Because, like, something seems wrong about the price. Or, like, bump this up to 25 and, like, get better pricing. The price is also slightly noted on the higher end to account for U.S. people with the tariffs. Okay, no, but that does no. That seems very, very silly. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like it should be a real estimate, but like this at this MOQ, I would not like that, being familiar with DDS and the CCRX and what things cost, because I am actively running a group buy right now. What about the price for 30 to 40? If this said 25 to 30 at this price point, totally fine. Also, it's a different manufacturer, which it's not an apples to apples comparison. It's not even close. Like, we're judging this based on the fact that it's DDS and a CCRX. Who's the IC from? I don't know. It's just an IC. Like, it's fine. It just needs to be a little bit cheaper. But yeah. It's a cute board. I like it. It's almost like I'm slightly biased. God, I can't wait for the fucking prototype. Yeah, like this is fine. It'd be nice if it was like a teensy bit cheaper and like, I don't know. Okay, this is it preference? No, it's not. It's fact. I think acoustically speaking, steel and polycarb is a worse option than brass and polycarb. If you want your board to sound decent. I don't know. That's just me. I don't like steel weights and polycarb boards. It makes them sound like real dense and pingy and terrible, as opposed to like open and boomy and like warm. I don't know. My boards just clack. Very based. All right, DCS Solar Green. So, Soul Dark. Soul Dark inspired. So, there's your base kit. TKL base with ISO F13, native Alice with split bars, 1.5U bottom row supers. What else are we getting that's of value? That's basically it. Okay. No alt gers, but okay. Numpad, good numpad. Macro's fine. 40s. Okay, so normie bottom row is stripped from the base kit. Good to know. Okay, so taking that into account, the fact that we're dropping a 6.25 bar as well as 7 bottom row keys, right? Because you'd have 7 1.5 U's. Yeah. They do have a lot of colors though, so they're using quite a few colors for the modifiers. We look down here, we can see that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 fucking colors? Okay, so it's gonna be too expensive. Great. Fucking signature plastics, dude. I mean, we've yet to see the price, but like I know historically, like when the number gets bigger in the colors, like they turned the pricing knob so fucking hard. Battleship gives us F13 and F24. We got extra bars with a 10U, dual 3s, 2s, and a 1. We got our shine throughs. Fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Why are you worried about it? Okay. Oh, you got fucking pricing. Nice. I presume that's just like, this is, yeah, this is raw SP pricing. So 100 MOQ, $103. Yeah. And then numpad, $30 at 50. So at a expected, like reasonably achievable MOQ, even with like a small run, would be $133 for a full size, which does not have normie bottom row. Battleship layout is kind of ultra based, big PP. It is. Well, I mean, for Battleship, you need the F row as well. Okay, boys, what's this? What's going on here? I'm curious. Is this AI Battleship? Doesn't look like AI to me. That looks a little simpler. Like this is an actual like render. Somebody seems to be a bullboard. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it's Bull's tiny battleship. Bull's beautiful baby battleship. Okay. Like price seems okay. Man, thank you. Long time no see. Long time no D. No macro column? You mean that one? Show me more of that battleship. Like, surely he renders it on his own board, right? Surely. Bullshit. Yeah, apparently we just get the one photo. Feels bad. Yeah, like I like it conceptually. This area looks a little bit boring, you know. There's activities that could be done up here. But conceptually, I like it. I like the TKL with 5 head throw. Angle of that needs to be right. And panel mount Limo is a pain in the ass to deal with, especially in a constrained little box like that. You'd probably want that to be bigger. But hey, you know, like it's fine, but expensive. Like I'll okay hand it for now, but like I need to see like 125 and 150 pricing for this, because the 100 pricing is not what you want to see. Then again, it is fucking 10 colors. Last bull stream he was designing. It's so fucking base, dude. Price will go down when MOQ is greater than 100. I presume so, yeah. But like the question is like how much lower is it going to be? Because this is raw SP pricing. If we're seeing 103 and 30, what you're going to realistically pay is going to be like 120 something and like 37 or something. Unless this is public price. But it doesn't seem like it, because that does not match up. A lot of this stuff doesn't match up. No, that's actual pricing? Okay, then I'd fucking love to see 125 and 150. Like, why are you capping at 100? That's so weird. Okay, well, that's good. I will okay hand it. The side to the right of the 5 head of the bull ship should have an exposed solenoid. No. Okay, no, not everything needs solenoids. Okay, let me do the solenoids. Let us do the solenoid memes. You know what that corner needs? I'll tell you what that corner needs. It needs some fucking knob.
Long
some
time
delicious,
no CPS2 home.
Spinny knob. That's what it needs. All right, and then we got... Guys, I just used AI. Oh. Did it get it correct? Good job, dude. Glad we probably burnt like 10 gallons of water, which is about 48 liters of water, to just, you know, just do that. All right, scroll through the first comment to see the kitting changes. Show me the colors. All right, the colors are blue, dark blue, beige. Didn't Prussian just run recently? Don't worry about it, bro. Why are you worried about it? See, this is Prussian alert. So it's a light set that's Prussian. Fuck, I wish this was fucking beige. Why aren't you beige? I'm upset. White kind of hot? No. I think the white is too white, personally. I think that this gray is too gray. It should have been U9, L9. With Prussian alert, fine. It was a comparison with blue alert, was it? Yes. So basically what I'm saying is just give me blue alert, but with Prussian blue. That's it. Spoon for not being beige, please? Fine. There's a spoon for not being beige. Just rerun True Olivetti? Yes. Like, if you want to do True Olivetti, just do it. That's fine. But why are you doing this? Just give me real Prussian alert. You prefer these colors? Really? Like this might slap. I'll be honest. Was Honeywell these colors? Like Honeywell, like the white was so white it had a blue tinge, like physically. At least the GMK Honeywell that I have. I don't know. I didn't like it much. Extension kit is very, very well featured. That I like. OG Honeywell has a blue tinge to the alphas. Okay, well that checks out then. It's not a bad extension kit. I would have liked a few more relegendables. Do I get? I don't get alt gers. I get a couple systems. Okay, I guess this is not a good extension kit. Like it's a big extension kit, you know. Does this include like everything you could want? It's got our windowed keys. Oh, the icon mods are gross. Regular number row DLC. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing. I am okay with an alert set not giving me the non-alert row if, as a result, I can buy this entire base kit for like $100 flat or like 110, right? With like nowadays pricing. Like you cut it down to like the bare fucking minimum, fine. But the price needs to be cut down to the bare fucking minimum. You know, it's not bad looking. At least in this render. This I hate. This looks fucking terrible, dude. What are those fucking Cyrillic alphas? Why? Why? Really don't like the accents. Like, who would buy this and unalert their row? Oh god, that is hideous, dude. Nice. I mean, it's nice that the packaging design's already done. Alert my row, Dad. She Russian alert on my base kit until I alert row. Oh. I mean, we don't know pricing because it's just an IC. It's GMK, so it'll be whatever fucking GMK is going for. But like, it looks like a relatively stripped base kit. Like in terms of like what you get and what you don't get, right? Like this is bare minimum, right? Because I don't get bottom row like system, super, whatever. I don't get alt gers. We do get native Allison base, which if this was beige, I'd say drop the bars, but it's not beige. So like you're forced to give me the bars if you're going to give me the B. Alternatively, like the B and the bars go in the extension kit where you've already got more bars. Fuck, you removed the 00? Really? Like you look at the things that like got removed, like, you know, bottom row systems, 00, shit like that. And you're just like, this better be fucking cheap. Right? I don't know. How do I feel about this? Take a second B over an alt grov? I mean, most people would, yeah. Which mean, like, there's a reason why functionally we get those. But still, like, there's no alt grovs anywhere, like, at all. So, like, the extension kit is just not good in terms of just, like, a good extension, especially considering this is, like, an Oblo hookup, right? So, like, what? You can't 1800 this without getting the non-alert kit. Why? What's special here? You get those, right? You're talking about these? I mean, you can 1800. It's fine. Is alerts considered a creative way to introduce sets? What do you mean? R1 insert, home and page up. Oh, you're talking like, I mean, most people are just gonna fucking throw in Numpad. And there's like no legends on it, so. You're talking about, there's no renders, right? Yeah, yeah. You're talking about what would go up there, right? I don't like this. I'm gonna throw another newspaper in there. Like the conceptually, like maybe this works because like all the good work you've done is take blue and put it next to gray. So like you've done that. Good job. Okay. Now we need actual functional kitting because there's so much shit that's like it's not good kitting. It's just flat out not good kitting. A lot of small little mistakes, which for a set that looks this clean, you should not have that many mistakes. But like I think visually it's fine as long as you're not doing the sub legends. And honestly, like all these fucking accents might just be a waste. They're not in base, are they? Okay, they're not in. Okay, some of them are in base. Why the fuck is accented enter in base but not arrows? That's so fucking weird. Like, make up your fucking mind is the gist of this. Conceptually, the colors are fine. And that was the easiest fucking part because anybody can be like, hey, this color looks nice next to this color. Now I need you to make it into a fucking key set, please. I think that's my take. Making an alert version of a set is a bit low creativity effort IMO. I'm prepared to be stoned in the town square. You better pass that blunt if you're gonna get stoned in the town square, dude. Oh. Okay. Did we yeah, we did. We did it. Yay. Alright. Boys, we've done it. We've looked at the ICs. It's sellout time. Reminder, I guess, that the CCRX SE is running here where you can purchase it. You can also wait for us to get our prototypes and purchase it then. If you want to support this stream and you want to support me and you want to support the stuff that I do, there's a lot of ways for you to do that. One of the best ways is to just get off the internet forever and just like, I don't know, just retreat into like just a hole in the ground, right? Yeah, do that. Do that. Don't give me money, okay? Save your money. You might need it for money activities. Cabin in the woods? Bro, fucking kill for a cabin in the woods. Kill for a job. I need to fucking like become employed. We're down bad. I have GMK Dolch alert row in my basement, but I just can't pull the trigger for some in my basket, but I can't pull the trigger for some reason. Yeah, I wouldn't want to alert row Dolch. I think the alert rows were stupid on Dolch. Like you're talking about like the red and the blue. I don't think they were good. If the dollar will be devalued, just give it to Simon. Fair point. You know, keyboards will not devalue, but dollars will. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a huge sellout. We'll talk about stuff down here. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Float 65, a bent steel 65% keyboard by MPKVR. All right, it's $119. How many switches do I need? Okay, so it's powder coat. It's all powder coat. Okay, so it's all powder coat, bent steel, bending. Looks fine. How is it mounted? Looks like top mount with rubber shim like gaskets, mayhaps. You have an explosion diagram. I wish to explode upon thee with great keyboard. Magnets. Okay. Why would you fucking do that? Yeah, it's still top mount. But okay. I think it is downright irresponsible to put magnets in input devices when we do not know how they function. I agree, dude. Okay, so 120 bucks, 65%, you get a plate, you get a PCB, it's magnetic, it's hot swap. They're pricing the PCBs at 50 bucks each, which should give you like just a basic idea of like how much margin there is on this, which is fine. Like you can make money. I think this is a little bit on the expensive side, personally, for a 65% PCB, but that's just me. What is that? Okay, so it looks like there's like big wings on the plate, and then those wings have the magnets, and the magnets stick to the top. Why would you want bent, airy metal for a board? I mean, this is like the type of keyboard that I see like on a workbench, for example, right? If you need a board to hook up to like a mill or a water jet or a laser or industrial wood chipper or your crucible or whatever, okay? Whatever tools you have in your home for the creation of, you know, weapons of mass destruction, you get one of these, you put it on the workbench, and it's good. Yeah. I have an HMKB and it's bent heavy metal. I love it. Yeah. It's one of those. It's good. The amount of shit that would get in there would be ungodly. Yeah, it's by design. It wants the shit inside. That's it. Just put it inside. Just go all out, bro. All out. Send it. Fucking full send, dude. Yeah, it's fine. It's like a teensy bit on the expensive side, but like whatever. It's fucking fine, dude. What are the levels of GMK vendor? I need to know. Uh, let me English real quick. Be like partners or something. Where the fuck would I find it? Like, where's the list of like the tiers of vendors that exist? Is it anywhere on the site? Huh. Okay. It's fine, dude. It's fine. I'll give it a buy. 120 bucks. You could do worse for 120 bucks, and you could do better for 120 bucks. Sir, you and I both internet. Just yoink it from their partners, and you are now a partner yourself. True. True. We copy this, okay? Go to black drop, okay? And we pull this across, okay, into there. Problem solved, boys. No way. Did you actually find the fucking site or page? There it is. Okay, so there's premier vendors and there's authorized vendors. That means there's unauthorized vendors. Oh, baby. I can't wait to fucking be an authorized vendor. Keep scrolling. Okay. Nice. I love drop.com, dude. Anyway, this is fine. I would like personally, I'd be happier if it was half the fucking price, but it's a fucking it's Dixie. So like let him cook. Let him cook. All right, next we got the Fin 6G XG. Sorry, my mouth is dry. Poor Jay has had to bail out all the non-authorized vendors already. It's true. First of all, blaze it. Fin. All right, so it's a 6G XG, but it's a 6G XG in the way that half of the XG is on the left, the other half of the XG is on the right. It's not screwless, but it's doing the fucking silly fucking anime sides, which, oof. I see renders. Do you have, like, do you exist as a product? Is there existence? Any existing possible any reels? No reels? Only fakes? Only fake news? Wow. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna nah, bro, because 420 bucks for a 60% and there were protos. Then why would you just not give me pictures, dude? The weebs need a board also. Yeah. Fuck. 1 second. Sorry. Bruh. All right, well, that comes back. I think 420 for just an aluminum 60%, probably not the play. Apparently there's brass, but like there's no information. This is like, there's nothing here. Proto images here. Yeah, but like I'm trying to get there from this website and you just fucking can't. That is pain, bro. That is pain. Okay, there we go. Yeah. This, like 420 for this really doesn't do it for me. Also, there isn't a single fucking picture that shows me like it having a weight. So it doesn't. It doesn't have a weight. Because if you don't show me that it has a weight, then it does not have a weight. So it's 420 for an all aluminum 60%, where like, and it's fucking gasket mount. I'm just gonna know, okay? I'm just gonna don't buy and just solve the problem. Because what the fuck? Brass weight. Okay, cool. What brass weight? Fucking where? I'll take any information, anything. Just like fucking anything. Is it in the IC form? No. Feels fucking bad, bro. All right. NPR Numpad Retro. Is this like the ISO GTR? Why is nothing loading? Okay, it's coming. Internal weight? I mean, I figure, but there's no pictures of it. Okay, Numpad Retro. I love how like the little emojis stay there. It's fucking great, by the way. All right, 215, 240 with a steel weight. Holy shit, that's actually that is like how tiny is the weight? That's decently big, dude. Okay. So it looks like that. The port comes out at an angle. Is that a fucking solenoid, my dude? Is there a German amount of screws? Yeah. There very much is. Who's the US vendor? It's Bull. What? Is it not? Does it not exist? Oh, not yet. Okay. Okay. Simon approved by. Simon approved by. Do I need to say anything? It's amazing. You should buy one if you like it. I will be purchasing one as soon as like I am having enough money to not starve to death. Whether or not that's going to be possible before the group buy ends, I don't know, but we'll see. Why the fuck is there a MOSFET? I'm asking for a friend. But yes, this is probably the sexiest numpad that has been made in the longest while. So it's pricey, you know, but like it's not that pricey. 200 plus for a numpad, Meow, God bless America. Okay, I mean, first of all, it's relatively complex, okay? And it has more parts than a standard numpad would. It's also wireless, also has a battery. It's got a few parts, you know. It's multiple PCBs, you know. As a matter of fact, 3 different PCBs. There's some complexity. I think that's fine. So yeah, Simon approved buy. Why would you not buy one of the? I wish I had $215 right now. I would buy it. I just don't. Is ZMK a problem? ZMK is preferred if it's wireless. ZMK means the battery life it's going to have is going to be months as opposed to days with QMK or VIA. Yeah. Like, I presume that there's like an online flasher where you just plug it in and press a button and it'll do what you need to do. Didn't we get Vial working with ZMK or something? Where like you can just plug it in and it just works? All the files available? What? I don't think so. Plate file and firmware file will be available at the end of the group buy. That's it. Yeah. Like it's not open sourced or anything. But yeah, consider. All right, next, GMK Keychain. Is this a key set or is it a keychain? Blaze it. It's the must-have accessory for enthusiasts, boys. Must have. This seems far too expensive. Yes. This is supposed to be something that like you should get for free with like a 100+ euro order. This is called swag. This is something that you don't sell to people. This is something that you give as a token of your appreciation to people that support you and have made you grow over these many years instead of fucking charging $420. Did you see the Numpad has a desk mat? I did, but I didn't check out the desk mat. We should check out the desk mat real quick. Okay, so it's a standard size desk mat. Yeah, okay. Like if it was a desk mat that like perfectly like fit like under the Numpad, kind of like the banana mat fits a giant banana perfectly, like one of those, just like a tiny little thing where you could put your Numpad on it. You know, that's something like I will fucking do. Cause like the whole fucking point of like Blackdrop is like doing stupid shit that nobody else wants to do because it's not financially viable, right? I want to make like the little key mat type dealios, but like for like Numpads and shit, and like tiny little macro pads like these. Just have a little mat. Eggplant mat when? Gian will probably do it before I do it. Gian is the one that makes the eggplant products. Do you mean you're gonna make a nummy pad? I guess. Are there nummy pads that like are specifically made to fit the Jebaited and the ISO GR and the ISO and the Swirly Boy? Like, do they exist? I use my J coaster as a mat for my ISO GR. Yeah, but imagine you had a mat that was like perfectly made for your ISO GR, right? I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. Are you gonna re-release the ISO GR? I mean, I did not make the ISO GR. Even though like this one has my face on the back. I made the ISO. And by that, I mean like I sold the ISO. This was designed by Poner, who is a far better designer than I ever will be. Should be a 10U bar on a keychain. See, now you're fucking cooking, dude. Now you're cooking. This is a don't buy. Like don't spend money on this. Get it for free at a meetup. Just show up to a meetup and walk to the GMK booth and be like, Icon has keychain? And they're probably going to say, yeah. There should be extras of the ISO GR in a few months. Nice. Thoughts on cock as a... I read that as thoughts on cock as a desk mat material. You know, 10 out of 10 desk mat material. If I was going to make a desk mat, you got to make it out of cocks. The issue with cork is it'll fall apart. As if you have animals, it's like, it's over. Drop Holy Panda hoodie. No. It's so fucking bad. Yeah, on list of things that should cost no money, and if they were given to me for free, I might consider them. This is it. Isn't that the special German leather? Wait, what are you talking about? Is there special German leather? Yeah, so this is AI slop, probably. Is it? No, they probably had an artist actually do it, right? Because, like, Drop's whole business model wasn't, like, slop. It was, you know, not paying designers. Why does the Panda looks depressed? Because in the year of our Lord 2026, there is only pain. It was made before the AI slop. Nice. All right. That is an also don't buy for obvious reasons. Okay. And finally, we got Hammerhead. Let me have a look at Hammerhead. What color NPR? Beige or taupe? I'm not sure. Why does it only go to 2XL? What about the rest of the USA that might want one? What do you mean the rest? So your sentence was supposed to go, why does it only go to 2XL? What about America? Come on, the jokes write themselves, dude. If you're having difficulty in this day and age, just absolutely fucking tearing the oligarchy a new one, you gotta fucking step your shit up, my dude. You gotta open your fucking, you gotta open your mind, okay? All right, CYL Hammerhead, $150 giggle for a fucking GMK pre-order. Okay, that's a big fucking key set. Never mind. Okay, what do we got that's in addition to a... Let me get out my epic penis 1 second. Also, the hoodie needs to come in Trump orange for the US. Yeah, it's the international hazard color. All right, so all of that is bonus. What else is bonus? That's basically bonus. That's bonus. I consider that bonus. That's basically it. The remainder is all like essential. I guess like that and that theoretically, but then we're talking like super low budget keycap set. So taking that into consideration, that's probably, assuming that that's double shot and that's double shot and they're not fucking pad print, that's probably 35 to 40 US dollars of keycaps. So I expect the price point to be about $30 too expensive, right? So is 150 $30 too expensive? No, it's cheaper than $30 too expensive. 6U bar also bonus? Yeah. I mean, like, I don't personally believe so, but for like most keycap sets, they'll throw it in the spacebar kit. Oh, there are no kits. There's no kits at all. Okay, so this is a solo kit. It says keyboard photos are from... Okay, keyboard photos are from round one. Okay. So this is the only kit and it's being priced at $150. It's not the worst. How bad is it outside of the US? Is it like $140? The novelty kit for the original Hammerhead was $55 in 2019. Yeah. I mean, sure. The reason why that's not directly comparable is because this is being run like within this, right? So that means if this is 100 plus, this is 100 plus. Whereas if they were physically separate, if this was 100 units, you'd get like 20 of these max, right? So the price of this is going to be higher because MLQ is lower. But the second you bundle it in with here, then we're talking, what would this be priced at, you know, at base kit price? Like base kit MLQ. And for that, maybe like 35, 40, I think is fair. If like we also consider that, some of that, that's basically it. I don't know. I think for the number, like I don't have to count out the keys, but like it looks like for the number of keys, it's good. Oh, they don't tell you. Okay, and it seems like they're aiming for sub 500. 165 US, Southeast Asia. That is pain, my dude. Let's check out Gion. Is it exclusive? No. Real fucking useful. Where's your search? $152 including VAT at Oblo. I'm doing a lazy calculation. Don't yell at me, Oblo. All right, so, oh my God. Feels bad. Okay, so it's like 135-ish? to 145-ish, which is, it's real fucking close, dude. It's real close. You know what? It's fine. I'll give it a buy. It's like 180 USD. That's, no. Oh yeah, the fucking dollar is so cooked, dude. Yeah, I think the price is fine. We've done it. Woo. All right. Now it's time for the part that everybody's actually been waiting for. All right. Mass drop halting sales from March 25th. All right. Do I have to read all the words? It's not many words. I haven't read this, by the way. I got the news before it happened because the hobby is leaky as fuck and nobody can keep their mouths shut. Drop began in 2012, where enthusiasts came together to design and discover products across various categories. What started as a small community grew into something much bigger, shaped by your ideas. Oh, that's moving and making the entire site move up and down. Great fucking website, guys. I'm glad that you spent millions of fucking dollars to like redo your entire online platform for no fucking reason except to make it fucking worse. I'm trying to just read text and I can't read text on fucking pages on your website because they keep moving up and down. Imagine fucking doing that in 2026. You deserve to go out of business so fucking hard, dude. Okay. As part of our integration with Corsair following the 2023 acquisition, Drop will no longer operate as a standalone e-commerce store. The final day to place orders on Drop is March 25th. Drop will become a hub to highlight collaborations across our brands, from Lord of the Rings to Cyberpunk and Fallout Nuka Cola, showcasing curated releases within the broader Corsair ecosystem. This wasn't written even by a fucking human being. Okay. The audiophile and keyboard communities are not going away. We invite you to continue this conversation on the Drop Discord, where enthusiasts will keep sharing inspiration and ideas. That also means nothing. All right, when is the final day? We know when that is. Will existing orders ship? Yes. What about rewards? Get fucked. What does it mean for existing Drop products? What if I have questions? America. Where can I find Drop products in the future? Nowhere. I mean, technically, but nowhere. Like once Drop stops existing, right? We want to thank you for the last 13 years together. The only loss is the HD6XX. The 6XX build quality, at least for like the first decade that I knew about them, was far, far inferior build to like in-house Sennheiser, where grabbing HD like 560s or like a lower level, something not as good as the 600s, would still be significantly better like put together than anything you'd ever get from Mass Drop. But hey, that's just me. Okay, cool. So can one second. Where's the Rip Bozo lighting money on fire? Give me. Ah. It doesn't even fit on the screen. I don't care, dude. I don't give a fuck. Ah. So, I mean, Mass Drop was never good. Let's just be transparent about it. They never did a good job. I have never been like, Mass Drop's been doing a great job. They, for a brief period, did okay when it came to audio stuff. And that was it. That was fucking it. Got a decent tube headphone amp from Mass Drop. You got a decent tube headphone amp from China that Mass Drop fucking charged you double for, which is fine. From a keyboard hobby perspective, it was a shell before that. Yep, it's like we got, and like this is like This is not facts, this is my opinion. We got like 3 to 4, like maximum of fucking 10 good keyboard products to come out of Mass Drop. And they were all key sets primarily by Zamp. That's basically it. And like, sure, I guess we got MT3, but like, Mido would have fucking done it anyways. Like, what has Mass Drop meaningfully contributed? Not much, because like, what would they fucking contribute? A decent headphone M from Russia? Oh, based. All right, HoffmanMyster confirms no changes to GeekHack in light of recent news about Mass Drop. All right, let's find this. So as far as I know, Corsair owns Drop and Drop owns GeekHack. Drop appears to be closing down. How will that impact GeekHack? There are currently no plans to change the operations of GeekHack from the current state. Okay. Oh, what would be nice? What would be nice is like, dude, I wish that like we could just buy it, right? We could just buy Mass Drop. It's obviously not worth it, right? It's only worth it for a company to buy Mass Drop. When I say we, I mean like we come together, form a fucking nonprofit, and like through donations pay for like the hosting or whatever, right? In such a way that like it's always preserved and always like, you know, out of the hands of like corporate control. I think that's cool, but like, is there value to GeekHack itself? Why buy GeekHack when you open geekblack.org? Bro, you gotta fucking stop. You gotta stop it. You gotta stop fucking leaking shit in advance. All right? But yeah, I mean, like, and like we put somebody in charge of GeekHack. Like we put somebody like Hoff, and like we pay him enough money to like, you know, actually like live. That would be like the perfect situation. But like, there's not enough people that are interested enough to give enough money to make it possible, basically. Do you think KBD Fans is next? No. No. I think KBD Fans is not bloated. They've never been bloated. They've always ran lean. So, I don't know. Crazy that they started as a way to get cheaper audio stuff through group buys. It ended up selling $200 Nexi clocks. Well, yeah, I mean, like, everyone eventually grows to become the evil that they fear. Because, I don't know, apparently people can't resist fucking corruption or something. I don't know, dude. Probably should start paying Simon to live before Hoff. I think we can both live. How about that? I would donate to GeekHack. I mean, I would too. But like, let's consider like what GeekHack is like worth versus like how much money they'd want, right? They'd probably want like $50,000 or something fucking stupid. GeekHack is probably worth like, to a company, it's worth $50,000, but like to the community, it's probably worth like 10 to 15. How big is KBD Fans? I'm not sure. Because like SGR is now doing like SGR basically, I don't know what percentage of production they're doing and like what other places KBD Fans is still using to CNC at like their like OG terrible fucking quality. I don't know. Like I feel like they cut down on whoever deals with manufacturing, at least in terms of number, and like kind of soft replaced with like people that are STR guys. I'm guessing. I don't have insight. But like just looking at KBD Fans, they appear to have contracted in size when the hobby contracted in size. Like not as many projects running, stuff like that. You can see like small stuff. Didn't Zeal offer to take over GeekHack at some point? Yeah, sure. I mean, if I was able to sell 9-cent switches for $2, I'd fucking take over GeekHack, dude. Easy. I don't think it was ever like a real bid. We should we should just like take GeekHack and just like, can we just lock Hoff in GeekHack? Can we just make GeekHack the basement and just fucking just we just like make a basement around Hoff so he can't fucking leave, and then we just lock it, right? We lock it and we just throw money inside once in a while, and then like, when I say once in a while, I mean like we make sure that like he's okay and his family's okay and he's taken care of, right? But like, I think that's the best idea, right? We just, is there a better option besides just like lock Hoff in the basement? I wonder how Hoff is still sane. Dude single-handedly does so much for the hobby. He does. Hoff is an amazing fucking individual. But like, if we ever have the opportunity to, you know, all come together and found like a keyboard foundation, an actual nonprofit, and we set it up in such a, when I say we, I'm not saying I would be involved. I'm saying we as the community, right? Because like, it'll be whoever's like the most trustworthy, whoever like, I don't know, is the most liked. I know I'm not liked. Started up, bro. Fuck, never mind. Yeah, exactly. There we go. I don't think I would be a good candidate. I think Hoff would be an amazing candidate as like somebody to like actually run it. I think that we are large enough of a hobby for it to kind of be weird that there isn't like an official club, you know, for our hobby, where, you know, there's a nonprofit that advocates for, you know, things that are good for our hobby. I'm not talking about lobbying. I'm talking about like helping people out and like doing good fucking programs and shit like that, right? We are large enough of a hobby to tolerate Kookaloo. We got this. Wow. Too soon. Too fucking soon. I don't know. I mean, oh shit, I accidentally logged out. Yeah, that's why GeekHack has no fucking value. Because I was able to just accidentally press on the screen by resting my hand on my mouse, and immediately it signed me out with no confirmation. So it's worthless. The platform is fucking worthless. The information on it is good, but you can just get the information on it because it's there. It is weird. There is no central anything. Yeah. But yeah, like, it would be cool if like we did that. Yeah, Simon, that idea you had on the podcast, you still going to do that? Wiki with everything? I mean, like, my current situation is like, I would love to be more involved in the keyboard hobby, and I just cannot be because I am fucked financially, basically. So I'm doing what I can do for free, which is like, I do my streams. I'm, you know, I run some keyboard projects, not for profit, when I can. I don't have more fucking bandwidth, unfortunately. I'd like to, but like, I'm down bad, boys. I need to like find a job. And like, you know, as a result, like, I'm probably not going to be able to fucking stream 3 days a week and shit like that. But hey. All right, NovelKeys, no new MOQ store credit system. Okay, cool. So I saw this and it's cool. So the idea is, so on the product that we saw, which was this product, they make it so when 500 people buy, they each get $4 of store credit. Now, just for reference, like the way that like, does this have the tiers? This doesn't have the tiers. My two, did I just like copy? No, okay. All the price tiers are missing, but like the basic idea is something like this, right? Where like more people buy, the price goes down, right? Except not really, because it's it's $4 back when 500 people buy. The live sales meter is fun, I guess. I guess. Should have stolen their idea and given out vouchers instead. Okay, let's go back to reading this. So, starting with Hammerhead, automatically giving store credit for different MOQs. Like, this is good. Like, it's not a bad thing. Let's see if we end up hitting 1,000. Everyone who purchased will be given $7. Live MOQ bar will show the current count, including extras. Okay, including extras. Interesting. And the fact that you're showing this with 79 means you're picking up 50 extras, I'm assuming, or you have yet to add extras. We don't know. Proxies will have to manually give us their numbers, so it will always lag behind. If you cancel your order, store credit will be voided. If you've already spent this store credit, it will be deducted from your refund. Yeah, okay, yeah. Conceptually, it works. It's a simple way of giving people a little bit of a discount when sales are better. That's very good. I think every fucking store should do that, especially in our hobby. Like, every store in our hobby should do that. Sorry, I just smacked the microphone. Yeah, it's fine. I think $4 at 500 sales is kind of a shit fucking refund, but whatever. It's just like my opinion, man. Yeah, it's a start. All right, there we go. SWG Keycap Roadmap 2026. Show it to me, Daddy. Okay, so Q1, we're getting beige. I mean, like, I have beige. It's good. Tulip kit, Numpad kit. Okay, then there's rubber, which is this fucking hideous nonsense. Not the biggest fan. Then we got Nimbus. It's... I can't. Again, light modifier is not a fan. Pre-press. Oh my god. Oh, that is fucking hideous. Okay, what are we getting in Q2? We get white on black. Based. We get bulge. Bulge me, daddy. Okay, so it's like very black dolch. Then we got ferrofluid, which is what is this? This would be like SWG femboy spotted? No, because it's got blue. I don't know, but the pink is fucking excellent. What else we got? Skeleton, which that's fine. That's good. Midnight Rainbow. Is it just rainbow on black? Okay, nothing here, so there's Rainbow Alert. It's Rainbird Beige, Rainbow Beige, no, Hander Rainbow? I don't fucking know. Parkway looks, I don't know, some sort of like racing livery. No, it looks like it has to do with Parks and Rec. Okay. Or national parks. All right, then we get Neowell, which I presume is New Honeywell. Nothing there. Then we get Hazakura. Nothing there. Then we get Pastel Goth, Big Titty Goth Girlfriend, not avail. Okay. And finally, Retro Red Light. Also not there. Okay. Well, I mean, it's nice that there's a roadmap. It's nice that keep doing good business, keep making good sets for a good price, and I will keep saying good things. Okay? It's real simple. It's real fucking simple. Skeleton on the bullshit. You can't fucking tease me like that. Oh, baby. Just joined in. Did I miss anything important? Nope. I mean, you missed the entire stream, but yes. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. For those of you that don't know, by the way, the new SWG caps, if you're getting them at like $60, they're very nice. You should buy them. I have a set of beige. It is very beigey. Very good. All right, easily replaceable US SWG Keycap Roadmap 2026 BC port spawned by EU laws. Yeah, I feel like I think it's supposed to go that way. Easily replaceable USB-C port spawned by EU laws. I've checked this out. This is actually very cool. So, thank you, Jay, by the way. Jay, you're so based, dude. You're just always... Jay's always the best, all right? Jay, it's always Jay. Thank you, Jay, for inventing this. It's true. He invented this. So the way that it works is when your port breaks from putting it in way too hard and pulling it out way too hard, normally what you have to do is desolder and resolder the port or replace the entire daughter board. That's why we invented daughter boards. But now we have the possibility of just replacing the port, which is pretty cool. The downside is like this is going to end up being like a $10 part as opposed to like, you know, a 60-cent part. Probably it makes a lot more sense to just keep using daughter boards for our hobby. But I like it. Here, we'll get an explosion diagram real quick. Does this fit a unified daughter board? I don't think this would fit AC3 unified because, like, I'll show you why. Because it has a bit under and a bit on top. Love easy to repair solutions. It is nice. The easy battery replacement is a big one from the EU. Bro, I would fucking love the ability to just replace the battery on this. It's fine. Price for convenience lowers bar for entry. Yeah, this is great. Like, this is useless for our hobby because, like, we literally have daughter boards for this reason. But very cool. Also, thank you, James. James and Jay. So based. But yeah, like, I mean, the nice thing is, like, we probably see, I mean, we've already got something like this in the Fairphone 6. So it's going to, like, us getting something like this in the 7 is probably not going to be a big deal. But yeah, does this mean I don't have to let someone in China to solder the USB-C connector for me? I mean, pick and place machines can do ports just fine. Like, they don't need to be hand soldered. All right, and it is video time, boys. Let's go. I built the world's first foot setup. It's good. Is it? Is it good? Who's Brux? What you Bruxing, bro? You think we can solder a new port on that replaceable module thing? Counterintuitive, but I'm also assuming it's going to cost $10. Oh, like if that bit can be replaced? Well, no, because the company that makes this needs to make trillions of dollars. Capitalism, bro. Did some boomer literally just advocate for barrel jacks? Yeah. Because barrel jacks never fail, because they have one connector. Is this supposed to be silent? Wait, I don't hear anything. Oh, I have to turn up the volume. I turned it down because it was like bigly loud. Wait, where's the battery, bro? I turned up music? No. I mean, like, I turned up desktop audio. Yeah. No. I mean, that's not how the foot works. Like, and oh god, in terms of if big toe is there, you want the feet to be like kind of like shaped like that. The you don't need these, is what I'm trying to say. You gotta know how the feet work, okay? Simon, this would be so good for OSRS. I mean, sure. What are you doing, sir? I hate this. Saki more like Saki? Oh, baby. Bro, hop on CS. Let's go. Ah. I don't care that we're not in IC reviews. Just give it an eggplant. Okay. 1 second. I'm giving it an eggplant. There's the eggplant. All right. Now we got. Let's check it out. Oh. Hammy cat. Ham. Ham, sir. Come here. Ham. Ham. Hello, sir. Oh. Hi, buddy. What's up, Ham? Huh? Ham. Oh, sir. Hi, buddy. Wanna come up? Huh? Oh, Ham. Oh, sir. Oh, Hammy cat. Okay. I'm gonna continue watching stuff, but with him. Hi, dude. Let me see if I could get a ham sound. Ham. Hamster. Oh, hammy cat. Oh, big ham. 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 Hammy ham. Hammy, sir. Ham. Ham squish. Ham. Why are you being so quiet? Ham. Sir. Nope. To be fair, like all our cats have super weird meows. Hamster or hamster? Both. Oh, ham. Hi, buddy. He's gained some weight. He's very cute. Winter ham is top tier. All right, I'm not going to listen to cats meow for an entire 4 minutes. I'm testing my cat to see if it's nice. You got to test your cat. I mean, it's Moo. Moo's a good cat. We know Moo's a great cat. Moo. Ah, 1 sec. My bad. Moo is like my Elsa, basically. Like the nicest, sweetest cat. But Elsa's a scaredy cat. I don't think Moo's a scaredy cat. Oh.
Holy Pondo, Thok Kale, Long PP, Thoktober,
I just had steak
PBT3, Ildcat
and
Sound
shake for the
Test.
first time last night. And I'm in love. What the fuck is steak and shake? I feel like I just walked into like a joke. You'll see May. Okay. Oh. Steak and Shake is essentially capitalist-enabled constipation. That's basically my diet, dude. I live in America. Everything is capitalist-enabled constipation. Like the vegetable section of the grocery store doesn't have that many vegetables in it. The canned section has plenty, like the canned and frozen sections do. But it's oof. It's a burger and shake fast food place. Okay. He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay, that's enough. $9 million, Big John machine, huge subwoofer, audiophile, high end with one word, home. God, keyword be daddy. Is that a speaker you could actually stick things into? Fun fact, you can stick things into every speaker. Nobody could stop you. They can't stop you. Not legally. Big John. We've done it, boys and girls. We've made it. We've made it. We've actually done it for once. We've seen all the links, okay? We've reviewed all the group buys. We have keyboarded all the keyboards, okay? We have... What a time to be alive, boys. What a time. What a time. Does anybody have any questions before we call stream? They accept Bitcoin now? Based, dude. Yeah, of course. Bitcoin's the best. I love paying for food with incredibly slow cryptocurrency. It's great. It's the best. Why are you so based? Well, the reason why I am so... Do you guys like ever have that like feeling in your head where like, I wish I knew fewer things and I would be happier? I am the epitome of that. I know all the things, everything. Okay, my eyes have been open to the everything, like the entire planet. Okay, I see through everything. Okay, and as such, life is pain and suffering, and everything fucking sucks. So, yeah. When are you getting CCRX SE Protos again? So Monday, not tomorrow. Monday, I will harass Sipalot to order the prototype PCBs. The replacement bottom, and I think James also got like a secret top. Don't worry about it. But those should be sometime in March, like early March, I think. Not sure. But the idea is in March, just in case you don't know, I will be flying to Japan with Kate. No, it's not because I am a weeb. It's because Kate lived there for more than a decade and has been wanting to go back and visit. And it was a promise that after we got married, we would go to Japan. So we're going to Japan in March. And James will have the CCRX SE to hand to me, and I will take it, and I will have it in my hand. Okay? So I guess like that's when like I'm going to be back April 4th? 3rd, 4th, I don't know. First week of April is when I will be back. So, yeah. Will you be doing any streaming during your trip? I will try to not miss any group buy reviews. What am I looking forward to in Japan? Not being in America. Predominantly. It's predominantly not being in America. And worst yet, in the US. Glad Recap Team makes free watching missed parts a nice experience. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Recap Team. If it wasn't for the Recap Team, for the record, like, I wouldn't have the time to put together the fucking links. There's very little time that, like, I contribute to streaming because, again, I do it out of, like, the fucking goodness of my heart. Technically, I still owe stream money, but, like, don't worry about it. One day when I'm not broke as fuck, I get to pay it back. Japan keyboard shops? Maybe. Big titty anime waifu? No. Nice get a rail pass? Best value in Japan? I mean, Kate lived there forever, and she said it's not the best value. Like, there's ones for, like... like, if there's routes you take all the time, you can, like, prepay for that route. I'll ask her. I watch half the show on YouTube during the week. Yeah. I mean, not everybody's got time to sit here for 2 hours and watch me do fucking dumb shit, so. Best value is a taxi cab across Tokyo? True. True. All right. What do we got? We got big teleprompter setup. We got keyboard. Anybody else doing keyboard? Because otherwise I'm my ducks. What you building? Ooh, it's Alice shaped. All right. boys, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will probably see you like one time during the next week, like before group buy review. So there will be either like a Monday stream or a Wednesday stream. I'm sorry that I like haven't been streaming the full 3 days a week that I normally would stream, but I got bigger problems to deal with. How can I access my group buy Google Docs? You mean the links thing? Exclamation links. Unless you meant the recap. Exclamation recap. And if you're lost, exclamation Discord. And if you're still lost, exclamation cuck. Okay? So, boys, I'll see you sometime next week. Maybe we'll sit down next week and like we could talk about like my life and like what the fuck I'm doing, because like I need to find employment and like I need to figure out what I'm doing keyboard wise. I need to like figure out what I'm doing. So, boys, thank you for watching. Tell Rukia hi, and I'll see you guys next week.